Somewhere in the wide expanse of the internet, there are rows of pixels holding a memory of us. Two people hugging pine trees, smiling. There's an unadulterated joy that flows in from behind us, the sunshine peering through the leaves as the wind lets them chatter all around us. I just told you I loved you for the first time. I'd wrote you a mediocre poem or admitted it. I was trembling and shaky, but I stood strong. Once I finished, you said, Mahal kita. You said I love you. And we kissed and laughed, and we took a commemorative photo, and we were so happy. I've done all that I can to prevent myself from seeing this picture again. Maybe there were signs I could have seen. I mean, I'd been getting increasingly anxious about a relationship, Googling signs of breaking up, my chest twisting after you left me unanswered for long periods of time, only to say that you'd been watching some TV show. It wouldn't have scared me so much if you did that before, but you hadn't. And I told myself that it was all in my head, that I was just used to losing things, that I wasn't used to people staying, so maybe part of me was just waiting for the ball to drop. But every evening, you told me that you loved me as we said goodnight. You gave me the strength to brush off all my worries as nothing. I still don't know if they were nothing. A friend came up to me 2 weeks ago, wanting to practice their tarot reading. They gave me something super general and vague about my life, saying things were going to be good in my future. After that, I messed around with the cards myself, doing a silent reading on my relationship as my friends talked idly around me. The other cards are fuzzy in my mind, but I remember the tower. With its looming height and beautiful bricks, it planted the notion in my head that it would be over soon, or at least something in the air would shift. I hoped it would just be an argument, and we could work through it, though we'd never had an argument, and I didn't see one stewing. In the next week, I developed some sort of anxious insomnia. I struggled to fall asleep, wishing that I could see you soon, and feeling an increasing loneliness take over my body. And then I had that dream. I told you I dreamed of you breaking up with me, and you said that it was an awful dream to have. But despite it all, I believed in the power of your words and the time we spent together. I believed in all of your I love yous and your beautifuls. I believed it all. The night before you broke up with me, I told you that I loved you. I told you that I missed you. You responded, as you always did, with, I love you too. I miss you very much. And I believed you. Because when someone tells you that they love you, you want to believe them. And when someone tells you that they miss you, you want to believe that too. And yet you told me you'd been feeling distant for a while. How long is a while? I don't know what I believe anymore. I don't know if you know either. I deleted all the photos of you on my phone. A folder filled with over a year's worth of memories lay in my trash file until I decided I should just be rid of it entirely to quell the temptation of me opening them again. I didn't want to picture your face again, although I'm sure I've dreamt about you far more since you left than I ever did while we dated. But the thing is about that picture is that it's not just somewhere in our messages from months ago. I can look at the photo at any time. Just a week ago, it was strung along my wall with a myriad of other pictures of us. I'd printed out so many, and they filled the white brick walls with color and excitement and comfort. I didn't have the heart to throw them away, so now they just sit in a box that'll never open in the closet of my childhood bedroom. The night I took those pictures down, I realized how many new photos I needed to take, how I'll need to find something to fill the space. One day, maybe I'll be able to look at the love in that embrace and feel satisfied that I got to exist in that way with you. Maybe I'll be glad to have shared all that with you and feel strength in having poured so much of myself to someone. But I'm not there yet. For now, I've been leaning on my friends. They let me cry and they help me laugh. They remind me that things happen and that they're there for me. And I've been writing songs again, too. I haven't done that in a while. I wrote about you naturally, but it felt nice. Unfortunately, I'd never finished a love song about you in the 10 months we were together. Figures that it would only take me a few days to write one about heartbreak. I hope someday, though, that I can write a song about you that celebrates the joy we had, instead of writing lyrics like, the memory of you kills me. I'd rather sing about you in the way Leith Ross does, and I'd have to think about it. Because although I can feel the festering wound begin to mend, if you came back to me, I don't know what I'd say. I'd surely have to think about it.